All right, guys, welcome back to a brief video. Yes, the title is correct. I have to send this phone back because the signal on it, something's wrong. I'm having a lot of Wi-Fi issues as well. And I wanted to go ahead and I'm only making this because I'm curious if other people are having the same problem. I did post online on my community tab that I was having some issues with the phone's signal. Now, I'm using it on Visible Wireless, and I tested this because on Visible Wireless, every other phone that I use, it pretty much has perfect signal. And when I use I've been using the OnePlus straight through for a little bit. So, and I noticed, I said, man, I wonder, something's got to be wrong. And sure enough, I said, someone had made a comment in that post saying, just return it. Well, it's not that I'm just returning it. I've already purchased another one. I bought another one and I'm just going to send this one back. So I didn't want to go through the exchange process. I was like, it's fine. You can hold the money that I paid the first time and I'll just buy it again. And then when they get the return back, I'll get a refund. And so I went through the return process with Samsung. I chatted with an agent. I didn't want to talk to anybody, so I chatted with them. And I'm sending this one back, and I'm grabbing another one. I already bought another one. And the crazy part is this date right here for this one said February 7th. And then it came on January 31st. So sadly enough, this is my 24-hour follow-up. Now, with this, it's not all bad. This phone has been really great on battery. As a matter of fact, I charged it up and I forgot to take a screenshot of the battery it's still learning, but I saw the screen on time and I had 70, I don't know why I put it on the charger, but I still had 65% left on the battery. And I was at almost 4 hours of screen on time. Now that doesn't mean I was going to get 10 hours of screen on time. So 24 hours later with this phone, yes, I bought another one. Yes, I'm sending this one back, but this phone is great, man. This phone is really solid. I'm surprised at how good it is. I didn't do a lot with the photos this time and the cameras because this is only my first 24 hours down. So, I will say that the photos that I did take, I posted it online, and it was a front camera. And I've learned already that the front camera, I prefer it better. Just like on the S24 FE, in most of the Samsung phones, the front cameras are really solid. And I want to address some of the people that keep posting, they took away Bluetooth on the pen. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Some people might not want to say it if they feel like they can't say it as a creator or people doing these videos. A lot of you guys are hypocrites. Every time I would post something about something like that, I don't use that anyway. And I think what's happening, once again, like it always happens, is people get online, one person says it, and then another person says it, and everybody just starts following them. Okay, I'm actually a person who used the Bluetooth to control the phone because I did videos like this, and I would do a video with the pen, and I would stop it and start it with the pen. Go check. I will always hold it up and click it and in the video. And most of the people that are saying this just keep wearing this out online. Oh my gosh, they took away Bluetooth on the pen. You just want them to complain about. It is no Bluetooth controls on this pen, but so freaking what? This phone is much better in hardware than the previous generation. I don't see in the last 24, I'm actually at about 36 hours. I'm probably going on 2 days actually. But this phone is way more solid than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to say that it's better than the S24 Ultra, but what I will say is the hardware is definitely better to me. It's speedy, it's fast. The software experience, it's a little better because you have the vertical scrolling. One UI 7 introduced the vertical scrolling. We scroll up like this. You just go down and you hit sort and you change it to alphabetical order, and you get the vertical scrolling. So I really don't have any complaints after 24 to 48 hours other than I have to send it back. And now I have to wait for my new phone to come. That's it. If I did an exchange process, they wanted me to talk to technical support. They were asking me a whole bunch of stuff. And I was just like, no, man, I already bought another one. I'm not dealing with this bad signal. Now I know And then some people was asking me, is it in or out of the case? Saying, so I'm like, well, it's in the case and out of the case. I think I commented on one of the posts where someone was asking me, when is it happening? And it's happening either in the case or out of the case. And I compared it to the other phones, man. And it might just be the antennas in this phone. They're positioned properly. They're all positioned in the right spot, I would say. They did move the antenna lines and move the antennas inside the phone probably, but I shouldn't get that weak of a signal. In most places, I noticed that the Wi-Fi signal was a little less, but the cellular service is a lot worse on this phone. It is not very good on this phone. So I didn't just return it and say I'm done with it. I bought another one up front, and then I'm sending this one back because like I said, I just personally didn't want to go through their exchange process, and I got to talk to technical support, and I got to get on the phone with all these people that it just wasn't worth my time. So I said, just set up the return for me. Let me get my label. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna return the phone. I'll say, hey, look, I already bought another one. Hard feelings or whatever. Like I'm just gonna buy another one, and then I'm just gonna return this one. But like I said, the worst part about my last 24 to 40 hours with this phone hasn't just been the signal strength of Wi-Fi and cellular. It doesn't have anything to do with visible. Visible service is flawless for me, and it has just been great. On this phone right here, it just wasn't picking up enough bars. And Wi-Fi would drop off when I would go through certain parts of my house. But I have a blanket in my house. I have Wi-Fi 7 and Wi-Fi 6E. So I have nodes, like the Wi-Fi nodes and satellites all through this house. And so there's no reason why this should not jump tower to tower like every other phone. So I don't know what it is, and I'm not willing to waste my time with it. Even though I didn't pay the full $1,400 or whatever this phone cost, and I was going to do a trade-in, I traded in an older phone and got like $600 off or whatever. But now that I've had some experience with it, I really like it. I can't say that I dislike this phone. It's actually really solid. But I still would only recommend that if you have the 22, 21, maybe the 23, that you switch to this. The 24, you're going to know that you've lost the Bluetooth pen feature. I'm not even going to take it back. I think it's so many hypocrites out there, and people just like to be keyboard warriors. You see somebody on the internet say something, and then you just run with it and you follow everything they say. This is just what it is. All of a sudden, when something's taken away, everybody uses it now. Come on, you need to be real with yourself. I can honestly tell you, because I have the video proof to show that I definitely use that feature, but I'm also not mad about it. They took it away. So what? I knew it beforehand. I bought it anyway, but I'm not going to slam this phone for not having Bluetooth on the pen. Most of you hypocrites don't even pull the pen out. I've done surveys and tests and polls and everything, and hundreds of people vote and say, I never even used the pen. So why are you worried about the Bluetooth function being gone? Don't tell me, oh, I've spent all this money, but you're already not getting your money's worth because you're not even pulling the pen out. That is why I recommend the line right below this, which is the plus line. That's where a lot of these cats should be, is on the plus line. So with that said, yes, this one is gone. I'm going to box it up right now, and my new one will be here soon. I'm really hoping that it comes faster than February 7th. But at the recording this video, that's only like 5 days away or so, or whatever, however long it is. So I'm hopeful that it comes really soon. And, hopefully I can just, and another thing is, I had to get a different color because this color is now back ordered. I think this was the most popular color because it's back ordered now, and it's at the end of February, possibly March. And I'm like, nah, son, I'm not waiting that long. I'm in it now. I've already started to, get it hyped about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really enjoying it. I'm getting my groove with it. And here I have to send it back, and I have to wait. I have to take a week off, and, yeah, but I do have some case videos recorded, so you'll see that stuff. It'll be with this phone color more than likely, so don't be alarmed. But I'm just being honest with you. I'm sending this back, and a bunch of the case videos, I recorded a lot of them, so they're ready to go. And that's what it's going to be. So this color, couldn't get it anymore because it's back ordered until the end of February. Well, I could get it, but I don't want to start the review process and then turn around and a month later started again. So I'm willing to wait 5-6 days to get the new joint. Unfortunately, I had to switch colors because this one is back ordered that far out. But I'm still happy that I could be transparent with you and tell you, for the first time in a long time, I'm gonna get it. I think I did it once before, but I'm swapping it out to get another one because of the signal. The signal just is not good enough, and the internet speeds and everything. Just using this, because I don't always have on Wi-Fi. I like to keep it off because my Visible service is so fast. In my house with Visible, I'm getting like 100 to 400. So, you know, it's good enough. And so I pretty much had the internet services only. I wasn't using Wi-Fi a lot. And then when it got real bad, I was like, I can't even stream a video. And then I looked at the bars and everything, and it's just something wrong with the antennas in here, possibly. And even with Wi-Fi, it's just not as strong. So there you have it, full transparency. You will see tons of case videos with this particular color, but I will follow up again in a week. So I guess I'll just release all those videos that I've been shooting with this phone with the cases. And then the next time you see S25 Ultra, it's going to be a different color, unfortunately. I don't say unfortunately because I think this is the #1 best color. And then the other one I chose afterwards, I think it's the second best color. But we should see how I feel about it once I get it in person. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.